Hi everyone, Justin Nooner, Phillips Chevrolet, here to give you a brief rundown on the inside of a Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ. Now, the LTZ used to be the highest trim package for the Silverados. They've taken it a step further, they've gone with the High Country, but most of the options that are, or most of the standard features that are on the High Country, you can get on an LTZ. This one is pretty much loaded up. This is an LTZ Plus package. It's also a Sport Edition, which means that you've got different colored bumper, grill, back bumper as well. But to give you a few rundown or a brief explanation on the options on the inside. So with the LTZ, virtually all of them come with 2 bucket seats. Okay, so you don't have the bench. The bench is standard, but most of them are not ordered that way. They're ordered with the buckets. We've got our Chevy miling system here. If I move this, everything's touchscreen. It's tablet based, very easy to use. Definitely an improvement over the previous generations or other manufacturers. So everything's pretty self-explanatory. You can go audio here, AM, FM, XM. Right now it's on USB. You've got USB ports here in the center console. You can also load music onto an SD card, put that in there. You've got your auxiliary port right there. And you can feed the cords through so you don't crush those on either side. You've also got 3 more USB ports right here, 2 car charging ports, and something that I think is very valuable, you've got your household outlet right here. Now if I'm going to keep going here, we've got dual climate control, meaning the driver can have one temperature, passenger can have another. Heated and cooled seats, adjustable pedals, traction control. This is for your bed lights right there, and they've taken it a step further than your standard bed lights. It used to be that on the top brake light that you'd have in the back that every car has, you would press your bed lights and that would be the only one that came on. On most of the newer trucks, you also have LED lighting underneath the rails, which really helps, especially at night. If you've got a bed liner or anything like that, helps out greatly to see what's actually in your bed, make sure you're not tripping on anything, and just to keep you safe. We come back here. This is your parking sensors. You have them in the front and in the back. On top of the parking sensors in the back, we have our backup camera with active guidance lines that move when I move the steering wheel to show me where I'm going to end up. We also have lane departure warning right here. It's camera based. There's a camera right here that's actually going to read the lines on the road, whether they're dotted or striped, or, I'm sorry, dotted or solid, and will let you know if you're deviating out of your lane without using your turn signal. A few more things that we've got here: heated steering wheel, forward crash mitigation. Okay, and what this is doing is sending radar through the front of the car. For a certain distance, I can set it at far, medium, close, and then I can just turn it off. But it's looking for anything that's pulling out in front of you. If a car that was in front of you suddenly braked, somebody pulls out into your lane, it's going to give you an audible beep. LEDs are going to flash, just like a heads-up display right off the mirror. They're located right here, right off the windshield, excuse me. And if you don't brake in time, it usually gives you about 1/3 of a second. It's going to automatically brake for you and take you down to 5 miles an hour. It saved my butt quite a few times. CD player right here. Going back to the navs or the miling system, excuse me. You've got Bluetooth navigation, which I really love. Very easy to use. Night and day improvement over the last system. Destination. Type in your address, where you need to go. It'll also give you some points of interest, fuel, food, travel, wherever you need to go. This comes with 4G Wi-Fi as well, which is what this button is. So once you do your OnStar call after you've purchased your new Chevy, that button will illuminate. You've got 3 months or 3 gigabytes, whatever comes first. Text right there. This system is so advanced that now, if you have an iPhone, you pair up your phone to the car through Bluetooth, it'll automatically read you your text messages, and it gives you 5 preset messages that you can send back. Sorry, I'm driving, can't talk right now. You can also set custom ones as well. We can get our weather reports right here. So right now 87 is the high today, 73 is a low. Tomorrow's looking not so hot, 84, 71 with storms. And one of the things that I love about this is, as long as you have your Sirius XM active and you choose this package, you can actually get radar too. You can see where storms are. So if you're an outdoorsman planning something with a family that's going to be outside, you need to know what the weather is. You can get your weather reports and see what radar is doing, where the storms are, so you can avoid them. And then last but not least, you can also stream Pandora. I can go on and on about this truck. There's a ton of options. There's a ton of ways that you can customize this truck, but the best way for you to do that is to come on down, see them, drive them, talk to a specialist, because we devote a lot of time to understanding and knowing what we can do with these trucks, what we can't do with these trucks, which is truthfully very little is what you can't do with them. So I'm Justin Nooner with Phillips Chevrolet. Phone number's at the bottom of the screen. My direct extension is 318. Feel free to give me a call with any questions, and we'll talk to you soon.